Hello and welcome to this week's lesson on the future time. In this video, we'll be looking at the forms and uses of will and be going to. Let's begin. We can use will and be going to make predictions about the future. The form of will is will plus the base verb. For example, it will rain. We often use contractions with will in speaking and informal writing. For example, it'll rain. The form of be going to is be verb, going to, and the base form of the verb. For example, it is going to rain. And we often use contractions with be going to in speaking and informal writing. For example, it's gonna rain. Notice the pronunciation of going to is gonna. Here are some example sentences of future predictions. People will live on Mars in 50 years, and people are gonna live on Mars in 50 years. These are predictions, so we can use will or be going to the same way. Now, there are some ways that will and be going to are used differently. Be going to and not will is used to express a plan for the future that has already been made. For example, he is going to go scuba diving. That means he has already made the plans to go scuba diving. So this is not a prediction, it's a prior plan. I've finished all my homework, so I'm gonna relax this weekend. That means I have already made the plan to relax because I finished my homework. This is a prior plan, not a prediction. How about this? Tong will fly home this vacation. He's bought a plane ticket. Is that correct? No, this is a prior plan, not a prediction because he has already bought a plane ticket. This sentence should use be going to because he has already made plans. Will is also used in a way that is different from be going to. Will and not be going to is used to express willingness or a decision the speaker makes at the moment of speaking, not a prior plan. Will not or won't can express refusal. That is saying no or refusing to do something. Some examples. I don't understand this grammar point. Don't worry, I'll help you. Damien made the decision to help his friend right then at the moment of speaking. Do you want to go to the beach this afternoon? Sure, I'll meet you there at 3 o'clock and I'll bring my surfboard. Manny made the decision to go to the beach and bring his surfboard right at that moment. My best friend won't give me a ride to school. This is an example of a refusal. That means my best friend said no to giving me a ride. Is this correct? Someone is knocking at the door. I'm gonna get it. No. It should be, I'll get it, because this was a decision made at the moment of speaking. These are the forms of will. Negative. Robots won't take over all the jobs in the next 10 years. So we have the subject, won't, which is the negative short form of will not, and the base form of the verb. Yes or no question and answer. Will businesses display holiday merchandise even earlier next year? We have will first, then the subject, businesses, and the base form of the verb, display. The short answer, yes they will, or no they won't. WH question. When will CD players become obsolete? We have a WH word, will, the subject, CD players, and the base form of the verb, become. These are the forms of be going to. Negative. Robots aren't going to take over all the jobs in the next 10 years. We have the subject, be and not, So that could be aren't, isn't, or am not. This is the short form. Going to, and the base form of the verb, take over. Yes or no question and answer. Are businesses going to display holiday merchandise even earlier next year? We have the be verb, the subject, businesses, going to, and the base form of the verb, display. The short answer, yes they are, or no they aren't. WH question. When are CD players gonna become obsolete? We have the WH word, the be verb, the subject, CD players, and going to, and the base form of the verb, which is become.